almost spoke last month when I heard the speech of my in-law, the president. When I heard the speech, particularly that section that spoke about security, and you can go and listen to it again, where I heard him say, all this way now, that displaced people have returned to their villages, and I almost spoke, I almost said, the one who wrote that speech for my president, my in-law, does not like him. And if you want to say, what do you mean? Somebody wrote it, but it's the president who read it. Didn't he read it before he read it? Well, if you put it that way, then my conclusion will be, there are several people around my beloved. My next advice to our government, in case there's any of you who can get across to them, when giving orders to the service chief this time round, we should make it clear to them that they are not only to eliminate the terrorists, they should eliminate their sponsors. No matter how influential they may be.
Pastor Adeboye warns Tinubu, Trump will attack if you don't act now. Prophecy or politics? Nigeria is boiling again. Not from protests, not from fuel prices, but from a prophetic warning that is shaking Aso Rock. Pastor Enoch A. Adeboye, the respected general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, has finally spoken out. And this time, his message is not a sermon. It is a national alarm. He told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, tell Trump to delay action for 100 days. Set a 90-day deadline for the military to finish all terrorists and their sponsors. Is this a spiritual revelation or a prophetic message lapped in prophecy? Pastor Adeboye's strange warning. In his message, Adeboye warned that if America, under Donald Trump, decides to invade Nigeria because of the killings of Christians and the insecurity, no foreign country will come to our defense. Not China, not Russia, not Britain. He said they will only issue statements condemning America in the strongest terms, nothing more. But the most explosive part was when Adeboye said the person who wrote Tinubu's speech, saying all is well in the country security-wise, does not like him.
When I heard the speech of my in-law, the president, when I heard the speech, particularly that section that spoke about security, and you can go and listen to it again, where I heard him say, all this way now, that displaced people have returned to their villages, and I almost spoke, I almost said, the one who wrote that speech for my president, my in-law, does not like him.
That line shook Nigerians because it directly implies that the president is being misled by those around him, painting a false picture of peace while blood still flows in the north, the middle belt, and some southern regions. The 2012 comparison. Where was Adeboye during Buhari? Now here is where Nigerians are divided. Many still remember 2012, when Pastor Adeboye joined protest against former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan during the fuel subsidy crisis. He even joined the Save Nigeria campaign, marching with activists, pastors, and musicians. But from 2015 to 2023, under President Muhammadu Buhari, when Nigeria witnessed mass killings, hunger, and kidnapping pandemics, Adeboye stayed mostly silent. His defense, he said he would rather pray for Nigeria. So why now? Why is he speaking when Tinubu, his fellow Yoruba and longtime ally, is in power? Is this real prophecy or selective outrage? Is this spiritual warning or damage control? Some political watchers believe Adeboye's message is a calculated move, a warning to Tinubu, but not an attack, by saying, give the military 90 days to finish terrorists. He is essentially telling Tinubu, you still have time, but not much.
My next advice to our government, in case there's any of you who can get across to them, when giving orders to the service chief this time round, we should make it clear to them that they are not only to eliminate the terrorists, they should eliminate their sponsors. No matter how influential they may be.
It is a soft rebuke, lapped in spiritual concern. He is trying to protect Tinubu's image before international powers, especially as Donald Trump's administration threatens intervention over Nigeria's handling of Christian persecution and Islamic terrorism. Adeboye's tone suggests, fix this fast, or the US will act, and China or Russia won't save you. What Adeboye really meant. Beyond the spiritual layer, Adeboye's message is a mirror held up to Nigeria's leadership. He said, the service chiefs must eliminate not only the terrorists, but their sponsors. That statement exposes something Nigerians already whisper, that terrorism in Nigeria has powerful backers inside the system. Adeboye's words indirectly accuse politicians, security insiders, and religious financiers who profit from the chaos. So, this isn't just about Trump. This is about Nigeria's soul. Adeboye is warning Tinubu to clean his house, or America might clean it for him. Let's see the reactions across Nigeria. Across social media, Nigerians are sharply divided. Some are praising the pastor for finally speaking truth to power. Others accuse him of double standards, saying he only finds his voice when his friends are in danger. A trending post on X read, Adeboye can't fool us again. When Buhari was butchering Nigerians, he said pray. Now that Tinubu is in trouble, he is talking about Trump. Still, others believe his voice, however late, could wake Tinubu up before international community loses patience. Whether you see it as prophecy, politics, or pressure from the West, one thing is clear. Pastor Adeboye has broken his silence. He has sent a message not just to Tinubu, but to every leader hiding behind fake reports and empty speeches. If America moves, no one will defend Nigeria. So maybe, just maybe, this is not an attack, but a final warning. Because in the next 100 days, Nigeria must decide, will it save itself or wait for another nation to do it? This is Chinick TV, where truth meets college. What do you think? Is Pastor Adeboye speaking as a prophet or as a politician protecting his own? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
My next advice to our government, in case there's any of you who can get across to them, when giving orders to the service chief this time round, we should make it clear to them that they are not only to eliminate the terrorists, they should eliminate their sponsors. No matter how influential they may be. When I say my people, when I say our leaders should move fast, move diplomatically, they have to be and move wisely. We must take note of the fact that if America should attack us, China is not coming to defend us. Russia will not come to defend us. All the so-called world leaders, they will talk, they will condemn what America had done in strongest terms. But that's all they will do. That's all. Britain is not going to come and help us. No foreign or no other foreign powers will come to our aid. This is not the time for joking. This is not the time for grammar. This is not the time for, a simple word for semantics. It's not the time when you begin to argue. Is it, what do you call it? Suicide, or what are they calling it? Whatever they want to call it. And this is not the time for saying, it's not Christian alone. Muslims are also involved. The point is, people are dying. Innocent people are dying.